Okay, here we go, back for another MTGO League. Going to be running Jund Creativity through this time. Yeah, just Creativity, but in, just pure Jund colours. You do get Persist, and we're trying out Bitter Reunion as well. Off the bat, I think this hand's going to be a mulligan. It's good if we're against a creature deck, but if we're not, well, if we find a land, we've got Bitter Reunion as well. Actually, yeah, I think I've talked myself into keeping this. We'll lead off on Dwarven Mine, and then turn 2 we can go Bitter Reunion, sort of cycle through a little bit more. Bitter Reunion's been really good. If you haven't seen this before, it kind of fits the creativity deck. Yeah, essentially you discard a card and you can draw 2 cards, and you can you can sacrifice it later on to give stuff haste. So giving your Archons haste is often game winning. Spybluff Canal, so probably something like Murktide here. Are we going to play our Bitter Reunion straight into a Spell Pierce? I think we are here. Let's go and get Blood Crypt. Although, do we want to then get dashed by a Ragavan? I think I want to use my mana here. You know, if the opponent Spell Pierces this, they're not Spell Piercing our Creativity on turn 4, potentially. Good. This one's good. Not card disadvantage, which is nice. Yeah, it does get Spell Pierced. I guess it shouldn't be too surprised that gets Spell Pierced. We didn't actually have an Archon to discard. So I'm wondering about the benefits of this deck versus the benefits of the other builds. Not really sure at the moment. I'm quite liking this. The mana's better. We're playing a basic swamp as well to get around Blood Moon. Right, we're going to bolt the Shredder. I think push is probably slightly better later because it can kill future Shredders. Then we'll go ahead and Thoughtseize. Counterspell and Consider. So we're going to take the Counterspell here. Pretty easy choice. And then we'll probably, unless the opponent dashes a Ragavan, we'll probably look to not fetch here in case we draw like a Stomping Ground or something. Okay, so we are going to fetch now, having to fetch shock because we need green in case we draw Wrenn and Six. Would have quite liked to land there. Hopefully the opponent hasn't found another Spell Pierce. I consider. So a Tarn into the graveyard, and then that does resolve, so that's nice. Okay, so they find the bolt. Okay, so go and get Steam Vents. Not looking like opponent's set up for main deck Blood Moon here. There's the Tarn. They've got 3 cards in hand. Okay, so I think we are going to go for this. So we'll discard Persist and maybe push. Although we don't actually have a... I think actually it's maybe Persist land because we don't actually have anything to creativity here. Pretty good draws. We'll just go ahead and Inquisition. See what the opponent's got. Try and set up a creativity next turn. Opponent's got double Unholy Heat, so not going to be able to creativity next turn unless we find a fetch land. Because creativity on 1 will just get Unholy Heated. Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler is fine. Let's go ahead and... are we going to Fatal Push here? If we find a land... we're going to have an extra mana anyway. So, is there any point in Fatal Pushing here? Because if we find the land, we might as well just creativity this away. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I guess they'll... yeah, that's fine. If we don't find the land here, we'll just go ahead and creativity and push. By land I mean fetch land, so that we can make a token. Fetch land? No, but it is a persist, but we don't have a Archon in the graveyard. Okay, so no point in going for the creativity here. Maybe we should have... actually, yeah, so that was a bit of a mistake. We should have, when we'd seen what we were drawing, and with this trigger on the stat, we should have pushed, because now they can get a surveil trigger. Yeah, that's... yeah, we'll just fatal push here. Wouldn't be surprised to see the opponent Unholy Heat. Yeah, could have waited until they draw, but then we're just liable to get blown out by a spell pierce. Not spell pierce, a counter spell. Opponent keeps on top. Okay, dashing a Ragavan. This is fine, so we know what they've got in hand. We really need to find... Bloodstained Mire would have been it there. Ah, another creativity, come on. Yeah, just needed that Bloodstained Mire. There's another, yeah, this Ragavan keeps on coming. Inquisition. I mean, we don't really care about Inquisition. Opponent's going to know our hand. As soon as we find a token, we're going for it. So take the persist, which I guess makes sense. Finally. So we're definitely going for it here. If the opponent... So if the opponent counters creativity, we can at least go for it next turn, potentially. If they kill this, that's a bit more awkward. Well, they do just... we should have left up a different land there. Okay, doesn't matter. So opponent's got Ragavan in hand, just Spire, they discard Spire, Bluff Canal. See what we can do. We've got potential for creativity this turn as well. So just attack here. Opponent's going to discard. Probably Ragavan. Nope, Spell Pierce. Oh, is that the last one? No, there's one more. That's alright then. So yeah, we'll just creativity again. We have drawn two, so annoyingly another creativity here would have, if we hadn't drawn that second Archon, we could have creativity our own Archon and the token, and then won the game. Opponent has conceded. Maybe they thought we could do that. We did draw the fourth Archon, but some people do only run three. So okay, so we want all of our Veil of Summers here. Maybe Hidetsugu. Not sure. We definitely want all of the fatal pushes and things. They're probably bringing in some number of unlicensed hearse, so I'm wondering if the Persist Bitter Reunion plan isn't quite as good. We want all the disruption. I think we can possibly cut something like maybe one Fable, one Bitter Reunion, one Persist. Yeah, we just... Oh, we might want Terminates in for the Murktide. Maybe we just cut the Persist package. Maybe something like that, and then do we need this many lightning bolt effects? Maybe cut one bolt. One more Fable, maybe? We're very reactive then. We do need to be able to make tokens. I think we'll cut another Bitter Reunion. We could bring in Hidetsugu, but not sure. Not sure about this matchup, really. Veil of Summer and Terminate, I think we definitely want. Maybe we should be cutting some number of Wrenn and Six. This hand is, well, it's fine. It's not great. We can kill a turn 1 Ragavan or Darcy. If it's Ragavan, we'll have to kill it. Ooh, Thoughtseize is very attractive, but I think I'm just going to go Dwarven Mine. Maybe we should have led on Bloodstained Mire there. Do kind of have to be wary of Blood Moon. Wouldn't mind drawing a land here. Shredder. Have they got the bauble? They do. So have they got a counter to put on the Shredder? If they discard a land, we can go Thoughtseize Bolt, which is really nice. Rather Bolt Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's really nice. So now we go Fetch, Shock, Bolt, then Thoughtseize to avoid them triggering the Shredder. Another Archon, not the best. I wonder if we're meant to go Wrenn and Six instead. Because it matters which land we fetch. We could just go Bolt and then leave it. I think we could go Terminate instead, but that's no good. I think I'm just going to go... Yeah, I think it's just Thoughtseize Bolt. Bolt this. Probably should have fetched our basic swamp there. But we do get to Thoughtseize, potentially a Blood Moon. Yeah, should have gone and got our basic swamp there. Yeah, there's Blood Moon, so we'll take that. Yeah, should have fetched the basic swamp there. So they've got Ledger Shredder, we can kill that. Play the island, bauble. We probably terminate. Really could do with a land. Mystical Dispute discarded. So no, they got Fiery Islet, 1 unknown, 2 unknowns after they draw. We could terminate it now, but we kind of want to. If we hit a land, I think we'll play Wrenn and Six. Just a Thoughtseize. I think we're just going to terminate. I've got Spell Pierce. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, we miss our land as well, which is not good. Consider into consider, so getting to connive as well. They're seeing a lot of cards here. It's hard to see. We need a fetch land really, and then we can go Thoughtseize, Wrenn and Six, and then hopefully keep going from there. But we're at 13. This Thoughtseize is going to knock us down to 11. I feel like if they had Murktide, they would have played it here. Let's go Inquisition, I think. I mean, this game's pretty much over. You know, we never found our third land. Maybe when we killed the Ledger Shredder, we were meant to actually just go play Wrenn and Six. Okay, so Orvar is a good one to know about. I don't actually think we can win this game now. You know, we can Thoughtseize Orvar, target permanent, so that's a good draw. Thoughtseizing Orvar would make them an extra Ledger Shredder. So I think we'd have to go Thoughtseize the Orvar, and then they get a they get a copy of Ledger Shredder, and then okay, well, it's not exactly the right land here. What can we find? I guess we find Bitter Reunion. I guess we can Thoughtseize ourselves here, but then the opponent gets to make a copy of Archon. We sack that, which really isn't good. So I think we have to do this. Okay, so we'll take Orvar. So they're going to make a copy of Ledger Shredder. And then really we're all in on finding Bitter Reunion or Fetch Land for Transmogrify or Creativity. But it's not looking good here. Opponent getting to draw with Fiery Islet as well. Yeah, can't think of too much that gets into it. Orvar is very good against our deck. Okay, so we're taking 6. No, 5. So we're dead next turn unless we find something really good. Well, there's a lightning bolt as well. So, yeah, I think we'll just concede at that. Okay, so we never found our third land. Well, we did, but not until way too late. Orvar is interesting. Don't know that there's much we can do about it. So what do we want to change, if anything? I think Fable is better on the play. Given that there's Orvar, maybe we're meant to bring in Emrakul. Maybe we just bring in Emrakul and then maybe just Emrakul, although if we draw it, it's awkward. Maybe cut one Archon. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Maybe we're meant, I don't know, I've seen different decks playing different things in that slot. Maybe we should be playing a shield of whatever it is, the big white creature. Yeah, we'll play first. This hand's close, but can't keep a one-lander. This hand's a lot better. We'll get rid of Transmogrify here. Thoughtseize is good to be able to... yeah, I fetched the wrong land here. I used the wrong land. I think we'll just go and get... Are we going to get Basic Swamp? No, I don't think so. I think we'll just Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. If we see Orvar, it might be that we have to take it now. No Orvar. We see Counterspell and Dress Down. Let's take the Counterspell here. Then we can Lightning Bolt the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Spire Bluff, Dragon's Rage. Hopefully find a land. That's nice. So we'll bolt this. Yeah, really wishing I'd played the lands in the correct order there. Okay, another Spire Bluff, so we know most of the opponent's hand. Gonna get Ziatoras. Okay, well now we're kind of happy we didn't play the land correctly, because that Dwarven Mine is a token next turn. Just gonna get a mountain, I think. Okay, consider. I think they put that into the graveyard. Yep. So they went graveyard with the consider. 6 cards in hand though. They do have Dress Down, so that is worth remembering. Another consider. Steam Bents into the grave. They've got more than enough lands. They're going to play something here? Surely that... Well, if they play Murktide, does that... Okay, so they're not going for anything here. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll discard here. We'll just discard the Persist. Okay, so what we can do is we'll go attack with the Goblin Shaman. Okay, so they Unholy Heat that, so they don't have Dress Down anymore. So I think we're going for it. They've drawn some cards since. If they've drawn Orvar, we lose here. Ah, yeah, sure. So yeah, we lose here, unfortunately. Yeah, because they drew exactly Orvar. Don't think there's any way out of this now, unfortunately. I don't know how many copies of Orvar they run. Maybe we should have Thoughtseized first, but I don't know. I feel like you go for it there. The opponent played Unholy Heat, and then yeah, you know, the Unholy Heat maybe indicated they thought we didn't have another land to play. I think we need to draw exactly Persist now, but even that probably doesn't get there. Okay, they've got Unlicensed Hearse as well. So opponent just kind of drew everything there. Not really sure we could have done much. But yeah, I mean, we could have Thoughtseized instead. If the opponent hadn't had the Unholy Heat, probably would have thought we would have been able to do both, which would have been nice. But there we go. That happens. I think it was right to go for it there. Not sure I'd change the play. But do let me know if you'd have done anything else. Okay, well, we'll see you for the next round. Right, we're on the play here. We're going to keep this. This is pretty good. We can go Thoughtseize into Wrenn and Six. I think we're running enough lands that we can do that. As in, I believe we're running an extra Stomping Ground. Might just check. Right, so we're against Hardened Scales. I think here we just take... Animation Module is so good, but Welding Jar is a problem as well. If we take Welding Jar, whenever you may pay one. Maybe it's, I don't know. This is a really good hand. I think it might even be Ravager. Ravager's the scariest card. I'm going to take Ravager. Glad we're on the play here. Let me just do a quick check that we are running another Stomping Ground. Yeah, so 2 Stomping Grounds. So you can go land, fetch. We can actually ping something potentially next turn. Yep, Wrenn and Six. Tick up. Do need to find some spells here. Yeah, taking Ravager there, it's... I don't know, maybe it's because I've been playing Modern too long and I'm too scared of Artbound Ravager. But, yeah. Patchwork Automation. I wouldn't be surprised to see them play Welding Jar here. Yeah. So this is a 2/2. They can sacrifice Welding Jar. So next turn we're going to try and kill this unless we draw a spell here. Still no spell. Okay, so let's go land. Just going to go get a mountain here. Yeah, mountain. Then we can go tick up, do this, and then in my opponent's turn, we'll go for killing the automation. pay for the ward, and then this way, if the opponent wants to regenerate this with Welding Jar, if they want to regenerate that with Welding Jar, we can just I mean, it means they can't attack with it essentially, because regenerating taps it down. No hardened scales is at least something. There's Ancient Stirrings. Do really need to find some spells. We haven't drawn any yet. I'm only running 23 lands in this version. There's another automation. That's pretty good. Although hopefully they haven't got a spell, so we can just ping it with Wrenn and Six. Okay. Oh, another land here. Probably play the Foothills, and then we can make a token to block if they go after our Wrenn and Six. Another automation, yeah. Opponent might think we're Jund here. Another artifact is brutal here. Okay, yeah, going for Wrenn and Six. So yeah, we'll just chump here, because then we can ping the other automaton down. Okay, just block. Oh, got something here. Hopefully it's not an artifact. Damn. Oh, it's a good one as well. Yeah. So we can kill the Hangerback Walker at least. We really need a spell here. That is a good one. So let's go kill this. I guess we shouldn't do that actually. We should see what we draw first. Because the opponent will probably, well, they'll just sacrifice this, I suppose, but we can then ping the counter. So I'll make the Archon. Opponent sacrifices a creature. So I'll sack the Hangerback Walker probably. Okay, Bitter Reunion, not the worst draw. Then, yeah, we'll just kill this. Pass the turn. See if the opponent attacks now. Will we block? If they attack with both, we'll probably block the smaller one. Attacking us for 5. I just can't see it being worth a block here. We go block. They could have bolt maybe, or yeah, I know. I don't think we're blocking here. They could have bolt or Galv Blast potentially. Okay, it was just Nexus. Say just Nexus. Well, let's go Bitter Reunion first, because we might be able to give something haste. So, yeah, I guess though we could have maybe discarded an Archon if we'd drawn it. Discard a just a mountain here. Okay, tick up, grab Wooded Foothills. attack with Archon. Let's sacrifice a creature. So they're going to animate the Nexus here, I think. Okay. Oh, okay. So they get to make things. When they can sacrifice that instead. But that's fine to an extent. We're still slapping in for 6. Opponent dead next turn. Thoughtseize is obviously not the best draw. So we'll just go Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And we've got, I think we might just play the Dwarven Mine. Got some blockers. Can't think of anything too much that really troubles us here. Good line is if we'd have drawn Creativity or something there, we could have Creativity the Archon and then persisted the Archon back. Archon just so big, able to just pull us back into this game. Okay, so we're against Hardened Scales. I think we've got some good stuff. So Hidetsugu maybe. They're probably an Urza's Saga. Oh no, we definitely want this because it deals with Hardened Scales and it deals with like welding jars and yeah, Saga tokens and what have you. Boseiju also seems like a one we want. I think Thoughtseize can probably go. Probably don't want that many Thoughtseize. Fable might be a bit slow on the draw, but what are we bringing in for it? Terminate? No, I think we'll just go with that. I think that's fine. Okay, I think we can keep this hand just about. You know, Boseiju is a good one to potentially help us keep up. We've got Wrenn and Six as well. So Wrenn and Six Boseiju loop is obviously very good. Basic Island into Springleaf Drum is interesting. Okay, so we'll fetch Shock Inquisition here. Do take a lot of damage from our lands because you're often wanting to go. In order to go Inquisition into Wrenn and Six, you can never fetch a basic. Emry. Okay, so this is a different deck to what we thought. Interesting. So there's an Urza in there. There's the Urza Saga. Relic of Progenitus is fine. Get rid of Inquisition because we can Wrenn and Six. I wonder if we're meant to instead just Boseiju the Urza Saga. No, I don't think so. I think we want to get the Wrenn and Six down. Quite want to incentivize the opponent to crack the relic here. Yeah, because we've got another one and we've got the Boseiju that we want to start buying back. So this turn we go. Okay, so the opponent's going to want to make a token here. Okay, they make one. Let's see what they've got. Hardened Scales. Okay, so that's pretty good. So what do we do? I think it's just play this and fetch. Get Ziatora's Proving Ground. Tick up because we need to guarantee we get a land next turn. Then we'll go Boseiju the, I think it's just the Urza's Saga. Stops them making another construct next turn. yeah, stops them making another construct next turn, stops them searching for maybe something that can disrupt our Boseiju Wrenn and Six loop. They do have Urza in hand. Just a value play quite often. They will get to make a token. Pumps the other token. Two mana. Okay. Wrenn and Six will live. She's handy. Think. Okay, so we'll tick up, get this back. So we're just going to, I think we're just going to Transmogrify this turn, and then next turn we can potentially Creativity for 2. Get the Dwarven Mine. Transmogrify here. Opponent will probably sack the automation. Okay, pass turn. So we've got a decent blocker. Opponent discards Walking Ballista as well, which is quite a nice one to get out of hand. We've got 6 cards in hand. We just need the time to deploy them. So, okay, that's good. Opponent can wheel the Urza to see what they can hit. Looks like they're going to do that now. Can you cast it without casting mana cost? Stubborn Denial is a decent one to know about. So they can't do any more. So that should be game over. Because we can go attack with Archon. Yeah, attack with Archon. I think we could have even dealt enough damage, depending on what we draw. Okay, we're drawing the Persist, so we go Bitter Reunion, pitch Archon, Persist it, give everything haste. Just, yeah, so many triggers. Okay, well, that one goes a little bit better. See you for round 3. Right, we're on the play here. See what we're up against. Oh, the hand's close. If one of these was a fetch land, this would be really good, but it's not. So I think we have to mulligan. If we had Persist or something, no. I think it's very close, but the lands let us down with that hand. This is better. Bottom the Dwarven Mine. And then I think, yeah, we'll just go Wooded Foothills. Want to be able to bolt something on 1 and then Bitter Reunion on 2 potentially. Okay, we'll turn off these because it could be prowess here. Okay. So we'll let the Surveil resolve, but then we're going to bolt in response to the thing, just in case they've got mutagenic growth. Which might be able to get them delirium. Okay. I mean, it didn't matter in the end because the opponent hit another bauble off the Surveil, so wouldn't mind finding an Archon on off the top. Okay. So now, wouldn't mind finding a Persist off the top, he says. Well, that's pretty good. I don't know if we go for it here, though. I mean, we definitely do now. We can even give it haste. We'll play around Blood Moon. I mean, yeah, we've just drawn the nuts, really. Turn 3 Archon. Give it haste. This Bitter Reunion card has been really good. So yeah, we just give it haste there, get another trigger. All good stuff. Okay, so I think this is probably prowess. So we could consider, I think Hidetsugu is going to be fine, especially if they're on the new sort of Pyromancer style thing. Maybe cut a couple of Thoughtseize. Try something like that. Okay, pretty nice hand here. Got Inquisition, got a kill spell for their first creature. Okay, so we're not going to mess around. We're just going to bolt that. Fetch Shock Bolt. That's obviously a really nice draw. Probably won't be playing that next turn. I think we'll go and get Stomping Ground here so that we can potentially go and get Swamp next turn if we draw a land. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just bolt. Just want to remove as many creatures as we can. Okay. Fortunately cannot. Well, that's a lot of damage coming in. May have to. We can play Wrenn and Six with a basic mountain here. Okay, I think we have to potentially. Yeah. Obviously a very, very fast start from the opponent on the play. I've got 2 cards in hand. They have got a Lava Dart they can sacrifice to deal more damage. Sorry, they can flash back, sacrificing a land. What's this? Mana Morphos. Always jokes as being the whatever you imagine. Whenever you imagine a perfect hand for your prowess opponent, it always starts off with a Mana Morphos. Okay, well, I'm not able to use the Mana Morphos mana. So I think we'll just go. Do we start off with Bitter Reunion? No, I think it's just Inquisition here. Actually, knowing that we're going to do that, so we're going to get Swamp. Knowing that we're definitely doing that because we haven't got the black mana. So let's just go Bitter Reunion first. Although they could have Spell Pierce, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, we'll play around the Spell Pierce. So they do shock. Could be Bolt, I suppose. Flusterstorm. Unless we pay 2. Don't think so. I think we'll just take that now. And then go Bitter Reunion. Discard our other Wrenn and Six. Draw a couple of cards, which are pretty naff. So, yeah, not looking great here. If we can draw... don't really know. We need a kill spell. Bolt, okay. So that's probably it, because the opponent can Lava Dart us, yeah. So that was... I guess... Yeah, that was probably top decked Bolt. Maybe, not sure. So we saw Flusterstorm, but I don't think we want to bring in Veil of Summer. Turn the Earth might actually be really good. Gets rid of light, gets rid of Lava Dart. Maybe just for the other 2 Thoughtseizes, go with that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Gains us life, gets rid of Lava Darts, gets rid of Delirium. Yeah, should have brought that in actually. Definitely, I think it's better than Thoughtseize. Okay, on the play, much nicer. So really looking for, yeah, removal spell for the turn 1 creature is massive. Okay, well we will keep this, I think, and then we'll lead off with Dwarven Mine, and then we'll fetch Shock, get Wrenn and Six going. Hopefully this is Dragon's Rage Channeler. No, it's Swift Spear. So we take 2 here. If we draw a removal spell, we'll probably kill this. Okay, creativity. It's fine. So we do have to fetch Shock. Stomping Ground. Yeah. Go grab this. Turn this. So we kind of want the opponent to go like creature, like 2/1 drops or something. Okay, that's pretty good. We can ping that with Wrenn and Six though. I think we'll try and ping it, and then that makes them use potentially a... Yeah, okay, so we'll try and ping this. I'm assuming there's going to be a... No, there's not. Okay, so I thought we were going to get... mutagenic growth there. So I think now we'll just go Bitter Reunion, bin the other Wrenn and Six, draw some cards. Do we shock to Inquisition here? I think so. I think it's worth the 2 points of life. You know, want to take like a Manamorphose or... How much damage is that? We're at 12. I think we're just taking the Flusterstorm in order to just go off next turn. Yeah, we'll take the Flusterstorm and then hopefully this isn't enough damage. So the Lava Darts can deal 2, 4. Oh, I probably should have done the maths before. Lava Darts can deal 4 between them, which is 8, 9, 10, 11. Hopefully that's not enough. No, I don't think so. I don't know how I went from 4 up to 8. Okay, so Tarn's gone. The icon thing. So I think we'll just... Are we creativitying or are we... I mean, we're definitely pinging. See if the opponent wants to use their Lava Darts. They don't. Okay, so we've got 2 creativities. I think we just go Dwarven Mine. Oh, they can Lava Dart that though, can't they? Oh, that was really stupid. They just Lava Dart this, right? Yeah, I should have played the fetch land. That's really stupid. Okay, so we have to do this. Yeah, that was really bad because we could have had a blocker for a haste creature. Yeah, that was really bad. Pretty, yeah, pretty rough. Just didn't think about, because it, yeah, we would have had a blocker there. Although with all these Lava Darts, it's not going to matter too much. Okay, they get rid of the Wrenn and Six, which makes sense. They're keeping hold of Lava Dart very good against us, actually. Okay, well, we'll find another Wrenn and Six. Could go for one here. I think we will go and get the Dwarven Mine. Play another Wrenn and Six. Tick up, get this back. Then next turn, potentially, can creativity the vessel. which I think we do here. Trouble with going for x equals 2. If we go for x equals 2, they haven't put Gigantha in hand. Maybe we wait and go x equals 3, although we can't actually do that. I think we go for it here. I think we're happy if the opponent uses all of their spells on on removing our creatures, and they'd have to sacrifice some lands potentially. They shoot us. Okay, so that's for Flusterstorm. Okay, no. So no cards in hand. We could give this haste. Attack for 4. No, attack for... Is haste... I think this isn't going to matter, so... I think we'll... Do we just ping? We've got enough lands in hand. I think I'm going to start pinging. If they top deck Swift Spear, they can deal like 3, 4, 5. I think we'll do this because it just makes Vessel not able to be killed by Lava Dart next turn or Lightning Bolt. Maybe we should have just attacked for 4, then 5. Next turn they would have been at 9. We can ping as well, so they would be at 8. Then next turn we're attacking for 4, 5. Well, it might have been lethal next turn, but well, there's Gigantha. So we'll just start by pinging. Might as well attack here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them Lava Dart the... Okay, that's another Lava Dart. Although, yeah, this is good because this is now protected from... I mean, we're going to go for it. It's now protected from the Lava Darts. Yeah, and we get there. Okay, so, yeah, I think we sort of navigated that fine. Lava Dart pretty good against us, but that Vessel of the All-Consuming, been very impressed with that. The Hidetsugu in the last few leagues, yeah, been really impressive. Okay, so see you for the next round. Okay, unfortunately we're on a mulligan down to 5 here, round number 4. We're going to keep this one just about. I think we'll bottom the Persist and a Bolt. Okay if we're against a creature deck, but don't want to see something like Control on the other side. Okay, Seer Step Pathway, so not sure what this is. Okay, Stomping Ground's good though. Are we shocking? I think so. Don't know. Get the impression that I went to shock there. Okay, Cavern of Souls. Goblin. Okay, so goblins. Okay, so I think we'll just go ahead and bolt the token. Hopefully I find a fetch land. Okay, no fetch. think we'd play the Wrenn and Six and plus. Unfortunately, we haven't found a fetch land, but have to be careful about the combo. We've got 2 fatal pushes. We'll kill that token with Wrenn and Six if we get a chance. Other goblins get +2/+2. Whenever that or another goblin dies, exile the top, but you may cast it until the end of your next turn. Okay, so we'll use Wrenn and Six here. They hit Blood Crypt. I think we're just going to play the Blood Crypt tapped. Don't want to die to a, a beat down. I think unlikely to want to use double fatal push here, but it's possible. Only got 5 cards in hand. It's the new one of the new goblins. Opponent did miss a land. They are attacking Wrenn and Six, which is fine. I guess they could have something like Munitions Expert. Etherfile's fine. Okay. So yeah, we use a fatal push here. Kill the Prospector. Well, that's a very good draw. So we'll just go mine. How worried are we about the combo? Don't think very. Tick up. Pass the turn. Should be okay. Yeah, they're a bit worried about this being comboed out, but if we can untap with Fatal Push Up, I think we should be good. We do have an Archon in play as well, opponent against an open board. Hopefully good enough. Opponent been missing land drops for the last few turns. See if they can pull anything back. They decide they can't, so go to sideboarding. Okay, so possibly want the Hidetsugus. They might be on Thoughtseize, but I don't think I necessarily want to bring in Veil of Summer just yet. Do we want our own copies of Thoughtseize? Maybe. They haven't got too many ways of... I think we can probably cut... They do get quite grindy, so maybe cut one Fable, one Inquisition. Maybe we do want all the Terminates. Our Terminate's better than the alternatives. Is Hidetsugu that good? Clears up tokens, clears up Ether Vial. I think it's good enough. Maybe I'll trim another Inquisition for a Terminate. Don't want to get comboed, but Thoughtseize is also good at dealing with the combo. I think it's fine. We'll go with that. Keeping our Persist package. I think they do run potentially some number of ways to interact with that, but I think we'll keep this. Lead off on Dwarven Mine, unless we particularly feel like we have to bolt something turn 1, or unless we draw another land. Okay, yes, it's Dwarven Mine pass. Probably go Bitter Reunion. Opponent could have Blood Moon. I think... Are we just killing that? No, I think we'll go Bitter Reunion here. Discard. I think we'll discard the other one. Although we've got 2 of these type effects. Let's discard that one. Okay, still no land. That's pretty rough. Maybe we're meant to keep the Bitter Reunion to try and dig for lands. little bit surprised the opponent played this out into just Wrenn and Six territory. Well, there is a Wrenn and Six, but we haven't got anything. So I think we'll pass. Oh, we have got 8 cards in hand. Do we terminate? I think we'll just terminate this, use our mana. See if they... Okay, so hit Ether Vial. Opponent's short on lands, but so are we. Drawing lots of Wrenn and Sixes is not great. Yeah, get rid of a Wrenn and Six. We had quite a few looks at lands. Not even an Archon to discard, unfortunately. Opponent gonna have to discard as well by the look of it. Opponent could be on Blood Moon, we do have to remember. Yeah, discarding a Blood Moon. Oh. Well, we just haven't got anything doing. I think we'll discard a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, turn off auto yield. So I should have just lightning bolted that probably, but yeah, we'll get rid of a Hidetsugu. Are we bolting this? Probably not, because we don't really want to die to the combo. Okay, land is good. We like land. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, we can kill our thing. That's okay. Hopefully Fable can draw us into lands. So that is a land. So we discard, I think it's just 1, 2. So fetch land means we can, I was going to say fetch land lets us creativity here, but no such luck. We can Wrenn and Six next turn though, it's pretty good. Wonder if I meant to bolt a munitions expert here. I think we will use our mana. Kind of want the opponent to play something, but they might be holding up more munitions experts. So I think we'll just go Wrenn and Six this turn. Okay, they get rid of Snoop. Actually, we can creativity for 2, right? Maybe we're meant to just do that. Now that we've drawn the land. Yeah, 1, 2. I think that's fine. Okay, yeah. That should be good enough. Unless the opponent's boarded in something like Orvar. Which we can potentially beat, but it's difficult. Yeah, they'll make a copy, we'll sacrifice both. But then we can Transmogrify potentially next turn. Well, they have got Orvar, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll have to Transmogrify next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we have to sacrifice here, sacrifice this. Think we'll get rid of the... is it Archon or is it Wrenn and Six? I think it's Wrenn and Six here. Hopefully they haven't got another Archon. That would be brutal. Goblin Ringleader. Well, that's not good. Okay, so I guess we can Transmogrify that. Go That's not bad, but at least we get that out of the opponent's hand. Yeah, that Orvar really kicked us there. Okay. We're not going to be able to cast this Archon. So we need to find... What can we find? Bolt. No, not Bolt. Hidetsugu is no good. I guess Persist. So they hit Squee. Okay. It's got a haste. I think we're just going to bolt it. I'm surprised they didn't play. Have they got Ringleader in hand? Persist? No Persist. Let's see what they can do here. Goblin Ringleader is a bit scary. They can just cast the Squee again as well, which is a little bit rough. So yeah, we need to find Persist. Fable of Mirror could also be very good. Creativity. Okay, so we get Blood Moon. Turn before. I think we could have come back from that if it wasn't for the Blood Moon. But there we go. Do we want something like Inquisition to try and take the Blood Moon, or do we just want to try and be quicker? I think Fable is probably... I mean, on the play, I think Fable's fine. Let's get rid of Terminate. Looks like... I mean, we didn't see too many of the combo pieces there. I think we'll just do that. They could be on something like Necromentia. This hand is okay. It's not amazing, but turn 2 we can Bitter Reunion, try and look for a land. Haven't got an Archon to discard, but yeah, it's a bit awkward that a lot of people are running Orvar now. Is able, you know, if the opponent has Orvar, it is quite often just game over. It's able to deal with 2 Archons because they discard it last and then they can attack with it. They get 2 triggers. I'm going to Thoughtseize here. If they have Orvar, it's potentially correct to discard it. They do have Orvar, but it lets them cast... Is it target permanent? So I think we have to take that. I think we have to take that. Like, they get to make a Blood Crypt. But I don't think there's any way around that. We can't have them making a copy of an Archon later. Is that a shapeshifter? So yeah, it's a goblin as well. Quite interesting. Okay, there's Cavern of Souls. You know, still puts us quite far behind, but I don't think we had a choice there. Okay, Ether Vial on top for the opponent. So we have to hope that they haven't drawn the Harbinger. Okay, so we'll do this. I think we're pitching one of these creativities. Okay, well, not the best here, but it's turn 4, Archon potentially. This also does give them potential Blood Moon on turn 3, but we know they've got, we know 4 of the 5 cards in their hand. There's Hovel and that. Yeah. So we know they've got Ether Vial in hand. We do get hit for 3 here. Well, that's not great. Okay, so we'll go land, pass. Maybe we should have fetched there. Yeah, probably should have played Bloodstained Mire there. Two cards in hand for the opponent. Goblin Ringleader on top, which is pretty good. Okay, well we've seen the other Ether Vial, so we're going to Wrenn and Six is no, it's just make the, because we can do it again next turn. Dwarven Mine, Creativity, the token. It's tempting to Creativity the Snoop. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say it would be if we had an extra mana, but we do not. So we'd like to gain some life. Okay, they can cast that one next turn. I suppose if they hit exactly Kiki Jiki off the top, like if the card under that is Kiki Jiki, then we might lose. I think that's the combo. Okay, just a Blood Crypt. So they get to, I guess they fetch, so they get another look at it. Still Blood Crypt on top. So that's a hit that they can't hit from. They hit nothing with that. No cards. That's pretty good. So, okay, so yeah, this should be fine. Unless they have... unless they have the... what's it called? The Munitions Expert. So we could either go Creativity for 2. I think it's just Creativity for 1. Actually, we could just attack first, right? Attack first, Creativity for 2 means that they can't respond to our creativity on this. Attack first, then Creativity for 2. Yeah, that's better. Because yeah, they do have something in hand. It's another Snoop, that's fine. Then we'll just go Creativity for 2. Make them sacrifice all their creatures. We know they've got Goblin Matron on the top. I guess they can go... they can in theory win. I guess they go Goblin Matron, go and get Conspicuous Snoop, reveal exactly Kiki Jiki. But we'll be pretty annoyed if that's what they get. Not gonna lie. You know, it's a one. Well, they think they only run one Kiki Jiki. Shouldn't. They're only on one life as well. Should we have thought about that? Would we have been able to kill them last turn if we'd instead gone creativity attack? Well, probably. Yeah, we would have actually. They get the snoop. Please no. Okay, we're good. So last turn, given what they if we had perfect information, we would have had the same number of triggers because we go creativity, the token, give it haste. So we would have actually won the game. But then, so let's say instead they have the munitions expert. It's worse into that, but it would have just. Yeah, okay. So we should have gone for that really. But there we go. With we do get there 3 and 1. See you for the 5th and final round. Right, we would like to play first, and not quite a keepable hand. One more land would have been really good. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, well, it's not quite what we want, which is Thoughtseize into Wrenn and Six, because we can't quite do that. Thoughtseize is going to have to wait. So I think we'll just bottom the Dwarven Mine. Then we'll have to go and get the Triome. Yeah, have to go and get the Triome. Then we can go turn 2 Wrenn and Six, turn 3 Thoughtseize. If the opponent, if let's say we get Thoughtseize, we can always Bitter Reunion on 2. Scalding Tarn pass. Well, we might be about to get scammed, so probably should have actually gone for the Thoughtseize there. Because now they can take our Wrenn and Six and our Thoughtseize, or Wrenn and Six and Bitter Reunion. Assuming they can scam here, which they probably can. Yeah, there goes Wrenn and Six. Okay. So we're going to get the Triome. Oh. Okay, so I want to make sure we don't do that. So we'll Thoughtseize, and we can actually go Lightning Bolt here as well, which is nice. Thoughtseize, take Ragavan. So we drew very nicely there. Bolt there. So now the opponent doesn't really have anything in hand. Well, they get to Thoughtseize our last card. They have exactly Fury in hand. Wrenn and Six. Okay, so we're going to need a land to play that, but if we can find a land. Land? Well, Inquisition, not amazing. I think we'll fire it off because it's not getting any better. Keep them off cards for Fury. Obviously it wasn't a land, so I guess the only thing that doesn't hit there is Grief or Fury. So yeah, really looking to draw lands or Wrenn and Six here. Okay, opponent just passes the turn. Oh, doing that again, which isn't great. Shock this in. Fable's a really nice draw. In theory, we get several looks as well. Opponent has found their land. Okay, we're definitely discarding that. We'll attack for 2, make a treasure. I think we'll keep hold of this. No, sorry, I think we'll play the Stomping Ground rather than keeping hold of it. Power us on towards future Archons. Opponent nearly at Fury. Okay, they play the Grief, that's fine. Yeah, we'll attack here. If the opponent finds a land for that Fury, that's going to be rough. Yeah, we'll play this, because then... Yeah, we kind of want to dodge a land here. I mean, Blood Moon also okay, but fortunately we have... the treasures. I think we just make a copy now. Attack for lots. Blood Moon less effective when we're making treasures. Yeah, just need to draw something now. If the opponent finds a land, then Hardcast Fury is really bad for us. Looks like the opponent's going to block. Thoughtseize is really nice. Could be double Fury. Fury and Feign Death. Oh, okay, so we're just going to take the Fury here. Then make a copy of this. Are we meant to attack with both? Opponent will block with Fury. I think just that one's fine. Maybe we're not meant to attack at all there. We've got nothing in hand for them to take. Okay, opponent looking to race here. Maybe we were meant to attack. Well, that's a good draw. So go land, black, black. We can even make a copy, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, we got scammed, but we turned it around. So things we want here, all of the Veil of Summers, possibly the Turn the Earths. We do want Emrakul in this matchup instead of Archon. Take out one Archon. Push isn't great because it doesn't kill Fury. It does kill the other one though. Maybe we just take out bolts, but I don't think so. Okay, 3 more cuts. Persist is fine. Fable's really good. Thoughtseize and stuff not amazing, especially on the draw. I think we'll cut 2 Thoughtseize. Maybe just cut 3 Thoughtseize. We've cut a bolt there. Oh, I think we keep in bolts. Maybe trim another Thoughtseize. Yeah, so we're bringing in the Emrakul because the opponent is probably reaching for their Necromentias. And if they Necromentia Archon of Cruelty, we still want to be able to go into something. This hand's fine. It's got, you know, if they scam, we can still got Wrenn and Six. You know, if they take both of our ways to get Archon. If they don't, we can potentially play Wrenn and Six on 2. Okay, Ragavan pretty good though. I think we'll... So if we lead out with Bloodstained Mire, it's better against turn 2 Blood Moon, but worse into... but worse for us making tokens. I think we're just going to go... Maybe it's just Stomping Ground. No, we'll go Wooded Foothills, pass. Ragavan, very good here. Let's see if we can get the Wrenn and Six to kill it. Well, a bit of Reunion, quite good for the opponent. Wonder if they'll cast it. Could be turn 2 Blood Moon. No, there we go. Bitter Reunion, discarding Collective Brutality. Well, Thoughtseize taking the Wrenn and Six here. Pretty good. So we're just going to get the Triome. Well, okay. So we'll play the Bloodstained Mire and pass. Yeah. Because now we'll probably leave this uncracked because yeah, we want to be able to get. Well, okay, there's that. Night's Whisper. Hopefully it's a Thoughtseize. Bear of Summer. Persist is interesting. Okay, there's an Emrakul. Let's just play the Stomping Ground. Pass the turn. Opponent probably has some sort of lightning bolt or okay, they hit Veil of Summer. Could be Grief here. Torak. Okay. I mean, I can't imagine the opponent doesn't have something here. Yeah, one treasure. Maybe they were well, maybe that was a desperation Torak hoping to hit our things, but well, that's a Thoughtseize, so you know we've got a chance. We can make an Archon this turn, unless the opponent goes land and then has bolt. Okay, so we are going to make an Archon here. Going to get Blood Crypt. Okay. Okay, so we draw the Dwarven Mine, but for the sake of giving away less information, hopefully the opponent hasn't got Orvar. I don't think this deck usually runs Orvar. If they do, we'll just concede. Okay, no Orvar was had. Question is, do we block the Torak? The answer is probably not. They could have Terminate. Get down to 5. Season Pyromancer. Okay, probably digging for Terminate here. Well, they just concede. Okay, so yeah, really happy with that league. Not too much to say really. I think we got quite unlucky against Murktide, but really happy with the list. The Persist plan is really, really strong. Hidetsugu's been an all-star. Player of the Summer, obviously always good. But yeah, really happy with that. Not much more to say. Please do consider subscribing if you enjoyed the league. Probably more of this to come in preparation for an upcoming RCQ I've got. And yeah, see you next time. Cheers.